What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this is the Jussie Smollett update. Now, it's a lot going on with this case. First, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And if you enjoyed the video, click that like button. Let's get into it. We all know that Jussie Smollett, it was something fishy going on with his incident, his attack, and now what's done in the dark is starting to come to light. We all had our different hypotheses and theories of what was going on, and now the police, you know, he really pissed off the Chicago police. Chicago police, I have had to deal with them before. They don't play. Yeah, they may not solve a lot of murders, but that's because people don't, cooperate with the police and don't talk. And now it's new evidence that suggests he orchestrated the whole attack, okay? And that the police know is really pissing them off because it's wasting their time. They got better things to do than deal with some fake news.
The brothers who were arrested Wednesday were released without charges Friday after police cited the discovery of new evidence. Now, the sources tell CNN that the two men are now cooperating fully with law enforcement.
All right, so right there, that would make the police really upset because now they're wasting their time. They found those guys, those persons of interest, and it turns out that he actually knew them, that they actually worked on the set of Empire as some extras. It was two African brothers, and once the police had them in custody, probably threatened to deport them. They like, oh no, I am very happy to be here, okay? I am very happy to be here. No, I don't want to go. I don't go. I tell you what you need. I tell you. And so that right there, he's in trouble. He ain't paid them enough for them to go to jail, okay? They not professional hitmen. And so he's really messed up. This was a publicity stunt. It seems gone horribly wrong for him, and it might ruin his career.
The sources tell CNN that there are records that show the two brothers purchased the rope around Smollett's neck at an Ace Hardware store in Chicago. Now, CNN's attempts to reach both Smollett's representative and attorney were unsuccessful right now. I can tell you police have been working this case. 12 detectives have been working nonstop on this right now.
See, to have 12 officers working tirelessly, they're working to bust him now because he made a fool of them. And so they're not working as they think he's a man that's been wronged. They're mad. You made 12 of us investigate this. We're going to make sure that we get down to the bottom of this and put you out on blast.
I'm pissed off.
He spoke out to Robin Roberts.
Is it that has you so angry? Is it
this is what he had
the
to say.
attackers? It's the attackers, but it's also the attacks.
I'm pissed, okay? I am pissed, Robin, all right?
This MAGA country punches me right in the face.
So he punched them back.
We started tussling.
Somebody
there
was
was
kicking
a
him in the
second
back.
person involved who was kicking me in my back.
So he knew how to deal with
around my
getting hit
neck,
from
and I
the
started
back,
screaming.
And so he knew how to deal with getting hit from the back. He was more concerned with the guy in the front. And these guys right here, if these big swole African dudes was really beating him and trying to beat him down, there's no way he could have fought back. They released pictures. These dudes was actually bodybuilders. All right. And so how did they know he was going to come out and get a subway, need 12 inches in the middle of the night? This is all seeming more planned.
He also explains why he didn't hand his phone over to investigators.
I have private pictures and videos and numbers.
Now he wants to try to clear up and say different things. He never said this. He never said that. He wasn't as hurt as they said, or whatever the case.
Attackers were allegedly wearing ski masks.
That I had said that they were wearing MAGA hats. I never said that. I didn't need to add anything like that.
One way or another, MAGA hats was somehow linked to this case. Now he's saying he didn't say that, but he made police turn their body cameras off when they was there, so it's no actual record on video or audio. And so he can use that she said tactics on the public.
I want that video found so badly.
The star of TV's Empire sobs at the thought his attackers may never be found.
Let's just hope that they are.
So now he's crying, hoping that the tapes is found, he didn't want to give up his phone because he didn't want them to see pictures. Everybody know he getting tossed up. That ain't nothing new. He didn't want his pictures out there or whatever, slobbing on Bob, whatever. These two Nigerian nightmare brothers right here, barbarian brothers, would have beat him to a pulp. He talking about he punched one of them back and fought back. If these dudes wanted to take that, whatever they wanted to take, it was over for him. He wasn't about to beat these two cockstrong brothers down, okay? And so it's starting to look more and more clear. They both are cooperating with police. Police raided their home. They like, they had left and went to Nigeria or somewhere after the incident that night. These two were dummies. They went to Ace Hardware to buy the rope. They didn't even have rope or anything. They went to Ace Hardware. They taken Uber and ride sharing to the incident and back. I mean, they just left a trail that was just obvious. And there's so many cameras, the police probably had that image is all they released, but they probably traced everywhere they walked to, saw them getting in the car, everything traced from camera to camera, street to street, because pretty much once you go outside, you can be linked from one camera to the next. And they probably traced their steps back and found them.
The two Nigerian brothers arrested in connection with the assault on Empire actor Jussie Smollett are no longer suspects. They're now cooperating with police. A source close to the investigation confirms to CBS News the brothers told detectives Smollett paid them to participate in the alleged attack on January 29th, and that they purchased a rope found around Smollett's neck at a nearby hardware store. The source says detectives have evidence to corroborate the sale, something the men's attorney alluded to Friday.
And so some people are speculating that the reason he did this publicity stunt is because he's about to be written off of the show. And he's probably the one that's going to be in the casket. And so he doesn't want to be off the show because that's really all of his career right now.
Say the two men identified as Ola and Abel Osundairo were captured on surveillance video when Smollett said he was attacked.
There's any justice.
Ola Osundairo is connected to Smollett through the hit show Empire, where he played a prisoner in season 2. Both brothers apparently left Chicago for Nigeria on the day of the alleged attack.
And so the thing is, it's looking more and more like a lie, a hoax, fake news. He was already against Trump. It looks like he's trying to use this as a publicity stunt, a sympathy stunt.
And were detained when they returned this past Wednesday. Chicago detectives tore through an apartment looking for clues, and evidence log shows they found ropes, masks, and bleach. Chicago police released the brothers Friday night without charges. A spokesman says detectives have additional investigative work to complete.
The ropes, a mask. It looks like Jussie messed up on this one. He may have underestimated the Chicago PD. He may have thought they don't solve enough crimes. And what he doesn't realize is that a lot of crimes in the hood are hard to solve.
Smollett still hasn't spoken publicly about the brothers' arrest or their subsequent release. Chicago police said earlier this week they are still treating Smollett as a victim and not a suspect.
And in the end, that sums it up. It's not looking good for old Jussie. Look like he may be the next Lion member to go to jail, and he may do all right because he could do like Cotton from the show Star, and he could blend in like a good weave in jail, and be able to perform different things to be protected. So we'll see what happens, but it looks like all these things that was done in the dark is coming to light. You done pissed off 12 of Chicago's finest, Officer Pigowski and the crew, and they're going to make him pay. They could have been doing other things, but they've been tied up doing this, and so they're going to make sure that everybody knows that he was full of it. They said that they treating him like a victim still. That's only so that he can mess up and say something else stupid or play his hand. They're not going to play their hand. They're not going to let them know what they're thinking or planning. They're just going to spring it on them. So we'll see what happens. But I knew it was a hoax. I didn't think that he actually created it all himself and paid them. But like I said, you never can put anything past these people today. They celebrities, they fame whores, and so we'll see what happens. In the end, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you on the next one. Peace.